friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy time of day wherever you are in the world. It is a warm, pretty warm, muggy Monday morning here in Hawaii. So happy Monday. Hope things are going well for you and that you had a good weekend, took some time off. We did, which has been absolutely wonderful, working very much on the house and various projects here, moving to Washington a week from tomorrow. So that is coming right on up. So anyways, good morning. How are you doing? Let me know where you're at and where you're coming from. I am going to talk a little bit today about working in the business versus working on the business. So as a business owner, there tends to be a little bit of balance between when you work in the business versus on it. Here we go. Someday I will remember to bring up my notes first. So when you're working on your business, it basically means building the business, almost treating your business as a client. So that's when you are creating a sales landing page. That's when you are writing out email templates for marketing campaign, doing your social media, or building SOPs. That's working on the business. Now, working in the business is kind of like being an employee of your business. Hey, good morning. How are you? In the business, almost like as an employee. So that's when you're serving your clients. That's when you're, creating those funnels for your clients, or creating those products for your clients, or taking sales calls, those sorts of things. So there is a good balance you have to have on that, which is definitely something that I have struggled with, because sometimes you spend a lot of time working in the business wanting to deliver the best possible results for your clients, and you forget to continue your ongoing pipeline to make sure that you're meeting new clients and meeting new people you can help, as well as you might be working so much in the business you forget to do some payrolls or take care of your employees. And so there really needs to be a good balance. Whereas if you're spending a ton of time working on your business, you might not be delivering the best results for your clients. So I pulled up my Trello board here, and what I actually did was went through and I came up with five different categories of the top 5 priorities of what I do in the business every single day. So looking at the goals, 6 months from now, a year from now, of figuring out, you're welcome, of figuring out what needs to be done in the business. So I divided it up into 5 categories that are listed. Here we go. So, oh, nope, that's only 4 of them. So I use this thing called Toggle to keep track of my time, and everybody in our team uses this to see what we're spending our time on. And I've broken everything down into 5 key projects. And so the first one is achieving results for current clients. So anytime I'm doing work for a client, this is the timer that I'm using. And then I break it down as to like which client project I'm working on. But anyways, achieving results for current clients, business building and SOPs, new client acquisition, strategic partnership, and other. So these are the top 5 categories that I found that I need to be spending my time on as a business owner. So achieving results for current clients is very much working in the business. That is making sure that people are getting good results, making sure our clients are being taken care of, that their content is scheduled, that their funnels are running properly, that their ads have the right copy, etc. That's working in the business. And stuff like business building and new client acquisition, strategic partnerships, all of that is working on the business. So that is, business building and SOPs. So, okay, we're onboarding a new intern. Here's how we do that, create an SOP for that. New client acquisition, that is making sales calls. So that's kind of both. That's a combination of both, of building the business and working in the business. I can see an argument where that could be either way, because both are important for both. And then, of course, strategic partnerships are very much working on the business. A great term coined by Jess Valero, who has a wonderful agency. But the strategic partnerships or coming up with collaborations, referral networks are great to have in business. And that's very much a project of working on the business. So all of the work that I do fits into these 4 buckets. And then there's other, if I just really don't know. But I try to avoid that as much as possible because I really want to categorize everything that I do. And that helps find that balance. So I can look here and see, you know, between the weeks from July 8th to July 14th, I spent 30% of my time business building, 20% of my time with new client acquisition, and 60% of my time, did I do this right? 30, the rest of my time on working on client projects. So it's really, really valuable to see and make sure that you're balancing out your time, not spending too much time on one versus the other. And of course, when you have a team, that grows to even more of ensuring that you have your team is spending a good amount of time helping out your clients or helping build your business or those pieces. So instead of doing, you know, oh, everybody in the team is clocking 40 hours a week, you can check it here and see, okay, we're spending 30% of our time doing this, 30% of our time doing that, and 30% of our time doing this, achieving these goals. So it's a very different way of thinking about business and time and productivity, but that is very much how we work on balancing working in the business versus working on the business. So highly recommend Troggle. It's a free tool that you can use with teams so that you know what you're doing and what you're working on. And hope you found some value. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great week. And thanks so much for being here.